We welcome you to college football on ESPN, presented by PlayStation Vue. From Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, the #4 team in the country, Oklahoma, looking to get one step closer to a Big 12 title and a college football playoff spot, taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. Oklahoma, the only team in the top 6 yet to play today. Miami coming back from a 28-14 deficit to beat Virginia, Clemson, Alabama, Auburn, all winners, and Wisconsin about to knock off Michigan. And hi, everybody, with Greg McElroy. I'm Dave Pasch. Tom Luginbill will join us in a minute. Well, Baker Mayfield, he's been the best player in college football, Greg, in 2017. Yes, he does it with flair. He does it with style. But he also does it with substance. His numbers are incredible. You look at what Baker Mayfield has done this year, a guy that has finished in the top 4 in the Heisman Trophy voting the last 2 years, leading the country this year in completion percentage. And nobody throws it better or more often down the field. This is going to be an FBS record if it holds up in passing yards per completion. He's never lost a true road game. 62 pass plays of 20 yards or more. That leads the country. Greg, I know you voted for him a couple years ago to win the Heisman. Yeah. He's likely going to win it this year, barring a miracle. What's been the biggest difference in his game this year?
Well, I loved him a few years ago. Like you said, I voted for him #1 in 2015, the year that Derrick Henry won it. But if you look at the progression from an arm strength standpoint and the way he's improved with ball placement, it's off the charts. Here he is against Oklahoma State. Now, he can't even get all of his weight behind this throw because it's a rusher coming in his face. And there it is, 55 yards in the air. And how about last week, the ball placement against TCU in the back of the end zone, high, where only Carcaterra can get that ball. Beautiful throw by Baker Mayfield, and he's done it over and over again over the course of the 2017 season. He's electric, but Tom Luginbill, he doesn't have to do it alone. They have a deep stable of running backs at their disposal.
Oh, they really do, Greg. You know, this is an area that just provides great balance. And I think a lot of people coming into the season felt like this might take a drop a little bit with the loss of Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine. But the true freshman Trey Sermon has emerged. Rodney Anderson, 4 straight games of 100 yards, 4 touchdowns a week ago. Abdul Adams, and maybe the X factor. The lineup everywhere, do-it-all, jack-of-all trades back. Dimitri Flowers, he's as important to this offense as anybody.
And Tom, if Oklahoma wins today, it will clinch a spot in the Big 12 title game in Dallas. Kickoff from Kansas is next. I don't think it needs to be stated that you got to make that kind of play to beat a team like Oklahoma. Here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield over the middle, and Lamb stood up at the line to gain. Big hit by Tornado, and we'll see if he got enough to move the chains. It looks like the true freshman CeeDee Lamb did. Is a first down. And right now, with the way the wind is moving, he's thrown right into that wind. Another handoff. Anderson. Good run of about 8 yards out to the 43. He'll get it again on 2nd and short, and he has the first down into Kansas territory. So Kansas starting on the 8-yard line, and they're going to run Herbert on 1st down, trying to cut it back. And he's stacked up. No gain on the play of the season for KU. Herbert again off the left side. He gets smoked by DJ Ward and Marquez Overton. So 3rd and long.
Just unable to bring it down. You got to make big plays like that when you're playing against a top 5 team.
Cole Moose, the punter, got a little wind at his back. CeeDee Lamb on the 37-yard line. Lamb able to break a tackle. And now, look out here. He's got speed, and he's able to get outside. Finally dragged down at the 41-yard line. A 21-yard return after a 52-yard punt. First down for Oklahoma at the Kansas 41. Here's Anderson. Tripped up, but after an excellent run, down to the 33. Almost threw an interception on the last drive because of an errant throw. He'll pass here. Off the pump fake. Rolling out. Gets hit. Now he throws it over the middle. It's caught by Anderson. Inside the 10. And Anderson knocked out a play. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And that's why Baker Mayfield's going to win the Heisman.
What an incredible play by Baker Mayfield. Nothing there initially, buys time, creates, gets outside the pocket, allows his receivers to uncover, and still keeps his eyes downfield while evading would-be tacklers. I mean, that is so hard to cover these talented guys on the outside and on the perimeter for that long. Baker Mayfield. That's why he's the best player in college football right there.
A long 2 for Kansas. And they're going to keep it on the ground here. And close to the first down is Taylor Martin. He's going to be spotted short. It's 4th down. Tom mentioned trying to score before you have to change ends at the quarter. They run the ball here, and they're not going to get anything. Herbert knocked down in the backfield from the 6-yard line to the end zone. Incomplete. Harrell had a chance. Nice play by true freshman Trey Norwood to break it up, and it's 4th and goal.
It's good coverage on the outside, trying to work Harrell on the fade route. He's got both hands on the ball. That's twice now that Harrell has had both hands on the football, only for the ball to end up incomplete.
Play action. Stanley in trouble. And looking for somewhere to run. And instead he gets squashed. Caleb Kelly is there.
Protecting your quarterback.
Short throw. It's deflected and picked off. Intercepted by Emmanuel Beal, and Oklahoma's going to have the football inside the 15-yard line.
Give him a run-pass option where he can extend the play if need be.
And on the end around, they hand it off to Smallwood. He's into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
The little jet sweep to Smallwood. Thought Baker Mayfield might call his own number.
Set of downs here for Kansas after the offside. They got 2 timeouts. We're inside 4 minutes to go in the half. Stanley going to hit Harrell again out in space. No running room, so he goes behind the line and finally knocked down to the 48-yard line. Now, negative plays, mistakes by Kansas. Carter Stanley trying to take off, and he's going to get sacked instead by Devontae Lampkin.
Hasn't been the case today, and that's really a testament to the way Kansas has played.
Pass deflected at the line by Ward, so it's 4th and 15. Lincoln Riley, the head coach, told us he worked him harder in practice than any other week, knowing that it's human nature to look past an inferior foe. Mayfield on first down, surveying the field. Now throws downfield, and it's on target. And there's Flowers making the grab. Mayfield slings it to Brown. And Brown gets the first down to the 15-yard line. Brown heading for the end zone. Touchdown with 10 seconds to go in the half. 2 touchdown passes on the day now for Baker Mayfield, giving him 33 on the season.
My, how quickly things can change. Here we are about 30 seconds ago talking about Oklahoma's offense and how they've been kind of stagnant, but they haven't really been able to do much through the air.
Kansas will start with the football from the 25-yard line, and on first down they run Herbert. Not much, maybe a yard. He's been pretty solid though today for the most part. Herbert, the running back, stacked up at the line of scrimmage by 4 Sooners. On 3rd and 2, gets it out of his hand quickly to Brown. I mean, you made that point in the first half. That's not an easy throw, but Mayfield made it look easy there. You know, winning a New Year's Six game, winning the Orange Bowl. Pass sails over the head of a receiver and then almost intercepted by Trey Norwood. And the stature is similar to Breeze as well. 2nd and 11, Mayfield dumping it off to Bidette going the other way. Close to a first down. And he's got the first down to the 30.
But there's no doubt he's got all the good stuff that you got to have that you can't coach.
Mayfield to throw on 2nd down. And Andrews wide open, gets the first down to the 45. There's nothing more difficult in sports than evaluating whether a quarterback is good enough to play at the NFL.
But does he make plays? Yes. Does he make your team better? Yes. And does he win? Absolutely.
Mayfield throws on target. Granted, the receiver wide open. Calcaterra stumbles and falls down at the 37-yard line.
And he's not the most popular guy in the world. He's a little polarizing. Naturally, he loves to be the villain, but he thrives in that role.
Mayfield off a pump fake, has an open receiver, and it's caught inside the 5. Michael Jones, first and goal, OU. 34 yards.
A great throw right here by Baker Mayfield. A little pump action underneath. They slide Jones on the fade from the slot position. Little bit underthrown. See the pump. Look at him reset his feet. He fakes as he's thrown to the left, resets his feet, takes time to deliver it accurately, and does so for a big completion to give them a fresh set of downs inside the 5.
Mayfield rolling out, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. Mark Andrews, who himself has a bright future. 5th touchdown for Andrews. That's 3 touchdown passes on the day for Mayfield, 34 on the year.
They don't even say the Sooners. He is as good as anybody we've seen in college football in some time.
And a little problem there with the handoff, and Okoronkwo is right in the face of Stanley for a loss, so it's 4th and long.
As a result of how well he's played on the field, but there are areas in which he can certainly grow over the next few years.
Long throw by Mayfield. That's on target again. Calcaterra with the grab.
That fight when he's playing against Clubber Lang, he said, what's he doing? And Mick said, he's getting mad. That's what happens with Baker Mayfield, and the more mad he gets, the more fired up he is, the better he has a tendency to play. That's why you've seen him put his best foot forward in some of the biggest matchups of the year.
On 4th down, the pass is caught right at the line to gain by Andrews. Richmond with a nice tackle right on the line. They have his back. They respond to him. He brings out the best in them as he throws to Andrews to the 10-yard line. He's getting better with every toss here in the 3rd quarter. 27-yard field goal try by Seibert. It's good, and it's 31-3. Oklahoma. But obviously with Miami and Clemson playing each other, one of those teams is going to be out. Here's a double pass they were trying to set up, and Kwame Lassiter is tackled at the 24.
Going about their business.
Mayfield finds Calcaterra for a first down of the 25-yard line. Yeah, he has been terrific throwing the football here in the 2nd half. Sermon straight ahead, and the true freshman is loose. Into the end zone, touchdown OU.
Trey Sermon has not had many opportunities today. Only his 3rd carry. But Rodney Anderson a little bit banged up earlier in the game. They put in Sermon, no problem. No drop off from the sophomore to the freshman. This running back group, you thought that there might be a drop off after Samaje Perine and
pressure off the edge. Stanley's pass broken up. Stanley got leveled too on the throw.
a trend or a precedent, I don't think, by including 2 teams from the same league. Remember, back in 2011, that's kind of what got us to the college football playoff era to begin with. Alabama loses to LSU in the regular season. Alabama gets back in, and sure enough, Oklahoma State's left out. So I don't think they want to start a precedent with that. It might be, they might have to, naturally, if they have to put in the 4 best teams and no one steps forward, but I don't think that's something that they want to start.
John Michael Terry with a fumble recovery for Oklahoma. Well,
I would imagine that's what next week has a chance to deliver.
Murray on the keeper, and Murray, you see, man, how quick he is. The 37-yard line, first down.
Look at him. He's like a field mouse. What a benefit it's been to him to transfer to Oklahoma and not have to play right away.
He's the heir apparent with Mayfield off to the pros next year. Good throw that time. Calcaterra on the catch. Another OU first down.
To this program, and will continue to.
Murray steps up and runs. Murray again with great speed. Scoots out of play after he gets the first down.
That we're just barely off the mark. He is really dialed in here in the final 30 minutes.
Seibert tacks on 3 to more to make it 41-3. Sooners with 4:39 on the clock.
Over the last few years, and that's a big reason why the West has won the SEC championship every year since 2008.
Williams on the carry. Picks up a couple. It's 4th down here. Kansas is trying to run out the clock.
It probably does present more opportunities for upsets because playing a team for the second time is very difficult.
Murray throws it downfield here, and the pass is pulled in by Meade for a first down.
Pass is complete.
As a crew, I think this is the most complete team of the 3.
Here's Adams running. Keep going, Tom. Game at about 8 yards there for Adams.
Where you can potentially improve. And the team that improves the most is likely going to be crowned the national champion.
And which injured guys can get healthy? Maybe even players you haven't had since mid-September that have had major injuries that get that extra few weeks to get healthy for the college football play. Oklahoma's one step closer to reaching its goal by beating Kansas 41-3. The Sooners now 10-1 on the season. Coming up next on ESPN, College Football Scoreboard presented by Honda. This has been a presentation of ESPN. For Greg McElroy, Tom Luginbill, our entire crew, I'm Dave Pasch. So long from Lawrence. SEC football, LSU, Tennessee coming up. Oklahoma a winner, 41-3 over the Jayhawks.